Doesn't look like I'm going to butcher anyone's name during this one. Nice! I'm butchering of names during this stream. Apart from maybe Char. Char's there. Apart from maybe him. Um. Hello. Imperk. You. Frustrating. We are missing 3. And one of them's my TV and hat. Yeah. Well, 3 missing. Got to be ready up time as well. Who's that just joined? Oh, look at you. Look at you. My TP boss. Joined dead. Yeah. Right then, round 2 of the Formula V, Tier 2, Division 2. Who will win? Right then. Scopes on an out lap. Four people out currently. Alright. Who's close to starting? I think it was Scopes, he went out first. Yeah, Scopes is the newest person to start in first. And Scopes. First one out on the lap. See what he's able to pull off. Let's go for an onboard. So we'll go for onboards only in qualifying. Don't need to look at the ceiling cameras. Do you have a stream live? Yeah. Right then. Scope sign sector 2. See how he takes this bend here coming up. He does brake a bit. It takes it pretty nicely. Not too bad there. Not that bad for that. The Rambo is also on a lap in the MP. There is no lap times at the moment, Elon Musk. No one has set a lap. And Ollie Rambo does actually validate. And where does Scopes put himself? At 1:39.6. Wonder if anyone is able to beat that. The Skull gets a purple sector 2. Looking to overthrow. He's not gone out yet. And Skull gets an invalidated lap. That's gonna hurt his tyres. Gonna hurt his tyres a lot. There's what's around the lap. Ray out on the lap, he just started. I think Ollie might be going again, we're not sure. Who is closer? Let's have an onboard or Ray. One of the admins. Hello, Nicky Brook. Let's see how Ray gets on. One of the admins. Oh, not even admin, CEO. Got that wrong. He's CEO, Ray. CEO, as Michael goes fastest with a 1:38.2. So far the threshold. Anyone respond and go faster. With F2 cars, you only got two good laps in you before the tyres are gone, because you can only have one tyre choice. If you spin, make any mistakes, tyre wear is just going to beat you up. Running out there. No ERS, only DRS. 6 gears. Is he able to go challenge for the top? Goes third with 1:39.6. So far it looks like the time to beat is a 1:38.2. With the 4 times currently down as Ollie Rambo is pit. Goal goes into the pit. Sung, the winner in the sprint and feature race. In the first race of the season, now starting his outlap. A Civ invalidates. So we're going to watch Sung. Hello Jensen, what's up? You won both of the races in the sprint and feature. See if he can put up a competitive time to Michael's. 1:38.2 is the time to beat. There's a few yellows. There is a red car. Currently, Scopes going slow. That is too slow. He's practically come to a stop on the track, which should not be allowed. I don't. But he's currently stopped on track. Scopes is still going slow in sector 2. Can Sung get faster sector 2? Can he challenge Michael? Is he able to do it? He does get a purple sector 2. Right now he's currently going faster. Oh, he goes. Wait. That is time? 1:39. He got a purple sector 2. Okay, he goes second with a 1:39.3. Currently 9/10 of Michael right on top. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting at least something a bit closer from him. Remember on the left. Div. On another lap, I believe he invalidated his last lap, so you might end up going into the pit with a low fuel. Scopes, on the other hand, is still not going into the pit lane. Div goes purple sector 2. still up a competitive time. He's going for the lap. Ups him. What kind of time does he put up? He goes 6th fastest, 1:39.9. So it looks like the time to beat is a 1:38.2. Is anyone able to dethrone Mitchell currently? Oh. Goal crashes into the barrier. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Resets the track. I believe is allowed. He resets the track. Ollie Rambo on the lap, side run. Jack, it's me. Who's Jack? Ollie Rambo goes purple sector 1. I'm not sure if I want to believe these purples. I think it's a glitch. I think everyone's getting purples. The Stone got purple sector 2, but he's a second out. So unless everyone's losing it on Maggots and Beggarts, maybe at the end, maybe, I don't know. Good. As it turns out, Skull is under investigation for resetting to track. Quite surprised Scopes ain't on there. Scopes going very slowly around sector 2. What can Ollie Rambo put up? What can he produce right now? Is he able to challenge for the top? No. There's a 1:40.5. 2 seconds off Marshall. Guys there. Marcus on their laps. Pretty close to each other. Ollie Rambo there with an invalid lap. Oh, and he goes to P2 on 39.3. So at the moment, with everyone using their first lap, it's going to be pretty hard to catch Michael, who is a second in front of everyone. Sun goes on another lap. Ollie Rambo, he invalidates JH, and just started. Air Eyes. What was he able to do? He just came back into the league. I know he was in it before. And he almost loses it at the final turn. That's a 1:49. Sends him straight down to the bottom of the list. Okay, not out. I'll go into it. Everyone's getting purple sector 1s. I'm not sure if I want to believe this. Michael now going on another lap. See if he can improve on his time. Which so far to me looks set. MJH 22. or ZD, that's easy now to do. Put up a competitive time close enough to my jaw. He does not, he goes 9th fastest. The time to beat is a 1:38.2. A pretty good lap, may I say. As everyone but 2 have set a lap. I believe they've both invalidated. Has invalidated his new lap, so that looks like he ain't gonna much improve in his time unless he keeps his tyre wear down to a minimum. He needs to keep his tyre wear down as much as possible without stopping on track. Let's see. Anyone out on an actual lap? 3. They're on a lap. CEO on one of these. Yellow sector 3, but I think that's just car going slow. If this comes up purple sector 2, I think it's lying to me. It has. I think it's lying to me. I think I'm being lied to. Yellow sector 2. I was going slowly in the car right, I believe. Ray coming up to the final few turns. Is he able to improve his time? Can he improve? He does improve and goes 3rd fastest, but not quite close enough to catch Mychor with a 1:38.2. Gone out on a flying lap currently. Drunk, I think he's gone out on a lap. I believe he has. Watch him. Also gets a purple sector 2. Well, it's just throwing me off. I can't tell who's actually going faster. Alright, for the final few turns. Is he able to get close to Mychor's time? Is he able to get into 1:38? He goes 2nd fastest with 1:39.0. Still 8 tenths away from Mychor with his monster lap. It doesn't look like to me anyone's going to get able to get close to that. Few drivers then have still yet tested a lap, and I believe their tyres are toast. Ollie Podium calling it. He needs to set a lap to do that. Look at that Skull coming out, who has not set a lap. I'm going slow. Let a load of cars by. I'm not sure if he's on the lap. Marshall goes on another lap, looking to improve again. We might be fast in the F1 cars, but the F2 cars are completely different, mate. F2 cars do not have ERS, only have 6 gears, and are also a lot harder to turn. So, you will need to come into this weekend prepared. It's a very difficult car. No one is out on a lap. Go yet for a lap still, and now on this out lap. Car going slow. Alright, we'll stick with Skull as he puts his lap, as he's yet to put nothing. As I said. Can he put a competitive time up? Maybe get close to Nigel with his monster time. While this is going on, I have a gander at what's going on in Tier 1 Div 2. I want to see what times they are setting compared to Nigel's time. 1:38.0. So Michael is only 2/10 off that, and if he was in Tier 1 Div 2, he would be in 2nd place currently with that time. Absolute monster that. Michael, yeah, that's a monster lap from him, not gonna lie. Oh, and Skull invalidates again. Only Rambo's just not going out. Little bit of information on Michael. He did just come out of a race about 40 minutes ago in F2. Which I was against him on. So he is feeling pretty warm right now in a F2 car. He beat me in a sprint, I'll beat him in a free choice. So, has had to go again. Still has not put a lap out. Ollie Rambo also now on an out lap. The Skulls, you know, he's the only one who hasn't set a time. God knows though. Michael just keeps using those tyres up for me, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how many times you use it, because they won't be starting it for the race. You get a fresh pair of tyres for the races. But yeah, you pretty much only have 2 laps to set a good lap. Anything more, not going to be the best time. As Michael does improve by milliseconds. He does improve his time by a few milliseconds. Whoa, that is incredible pace. As he cuts the track, which I believe is also not allowed. I believe that is not allowed for what my choice did. We'll see what the FIA decide to do on that, on race control. They are typing in it. Had time in my jaw, but I caught you doing that. Ah, Ollie and Ekil are fighting for a spot tomorrow in Div 1. Race with me because my teammate can't attend. Ah, so Akil and Ollie are currently in competition with one another. Yeah, where did I forgot who it was. Skull does finally set a lap and goes 8th fastest, which is the best he can do on these worn out tyres. Ollie Rambo. What can he do knowing that he is in competition with Akil, who is in 12th? If he does better, he gets to race in Div 1 tomorrow. Not long left in quali. I do believe that is pole. For my shot. And Ollie Rambo invalidates. Was thinking about going in, but decides not to. He does need to set a lap. Still yet to do so. His tyres must be dead. Not going again. Got another invalidated lap. I'm not sure how long's left. I can't see. 4 minutes left. Ollie Rambo has 4 minutes to set a lap. So these two are fighting for Division 1 spot tomorrow. Currently in 12th and 14th. On again. Archer was able to improve in his time by a few milliseconds, and Sung at least put up a competitive time close. Sung was the fastest in the first race by quite some margin. The driver is going slow. Who is it? Ed's going slow. Let Sung go. But not believing it. He needs to pull off one. He needs to go 8. He needs to go 9 tenths faster currently to get pole. Oh, and he invalidates right there. A bit too much curb. And I believe that is probably qualifying over for everyone. I don't think anyone's going to be able to improve. I don't think Ollie Rambo's got time to go out again. Out early. Hey, on another pack. JH able to improve in his lap time to push him up further up the field. As it stands with the first reverse grid, Div starting P1 for the sprint. Here's the first goal. Okay. That was improved, JH. It was up 1, dropped Civ. As Ollie, I think his qualifying is over, he's going to be starting bottom. What's really going on? Ollie last to first. The dream. Oh, news just in. Michael will receive a 5-second time penalty for his overall time in the sprint race. For his corner cutting there that we saw earlier. So Michael now has to get 5 seconds in front of whoever's behind him to ensure he keeps first place for the sprint. Drama. Qualifying is now over. Waiting for a few cars to come in. Qualifying is now over. Over the last few cars, and that can play the grids. Oh, Sung does improve his time. Now only 5/10 off from Michael. There's a 1:38.7. I didn't catch that. But he does get closer to Michael now, so there's not too much of a big gap now for him to chase. Michael received the penalty because he excessive corner cutting. He cut the track so he can start another lap quicker. He completely cut the track. There we go, slow with low fuel. Corner cutting to attempt to start a new lap is not allowed. And then the starting grid, or the grid for the feature race, Michael in first, Sung in second, Ray in third, the CEO in third, nice one, Marcus in fourth, Scopes in fifth, Charles there in sixth, Airrise in seventh, Viv 8th, Skull 9th, Hez 10th, JH 11th, Mr. Elliot 12th, Akil 13th, and Ollie Rambo 14th, who did not start time. Smallest cut I've ever seen. If that's the smallest cut you've ever seen, I don't know what. That was a pretty big cut. If you watch it back, I do catch it on stream. I think it's turn 3 maybe? Turn 3, turn 4? Completely cut it. I think so. I don't know what it was. Cool, sorry. Oh, Sung is under investigation for retiring on track. Didn't catch that. So there's a reverse grid for the sprint race. Ed starts in first, Skull in second, Steve in third, Airrise in fourth. Charles there. Carry on. Well, a few disqualifications there. Scopes in sixth. Marcus 7th, Ray 8th, Hung 9th, Michael 10th, the pole sitter in 10th will be starting the feature race. JH, Mr. Elliot, Akil, and Ollie Rambo still starting at the bottom. Only a reverse grid for the top 10. Right then. not sure what's going on. I believe Mike Shaw might not be in the game no more. An eye on that. I lagged out and I can't res. I'll send you an invite back. Where are you, Mike Shaw? Mike Shaw, I can't find you on my friends list. You can select yourself, pick yourself. You got to retake control of it, thingy. Mike Shaw. You got to bring up the spectator menu like this, and then use driver select and select your driver, and you will have a take control option. Now we're lining up for the. Right then, 3 red, 4, 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. Is anyone going to have a good start or bad start? Going into the first turn, is this going to be a messy one? Well, a few cars do go wide, but no contact as whoever, and Kez completely cuts the track there to stay ahead. As I believe that is an illegal maneuver. A load of cars going wide. No collisions just yet. The Civ takes the lead, and there is a spin. Is Charles there? Does go for a spin. Does take contact. Mike Shaw, if you're listening, you can retake control of your car. Swifty, tell Mike Shaw he can retake control of his car. Tell him to stay in and keep trying, he'll find it. Civ is taking a lot of pressure from behind, from Skull. Is he able to keep it? Oh, there's no right at the back. There's a little battle going on right in the first still. Only one driver has so far stunned. There is a close battle going on here. As Kez does go for the move on him, going into the turn, it goes a bit wide. There is wing damage for someone. Someone loses in an end plate. That is Ollie Rambo. He loses in an end plate. Right then. Lap 2 of the race. Civ is in the lead with Air Rise 1.3 seconds behind. Skull in third, Kez in fourth, Rambo in fifth. Scopes does overtake Marcus to get 7th there. Is he able to keep it on him? There's a lot of cars currently on him. Is he able to keep it? A little few tyre bumps, he does manage to keep it. But there's someone else. Oh, there's some contact there with Ray Ray, and Ray Ray has spun. A little bit of contact, and he was off. Mitchell is disqualified from the race. I believe or not being able to retake control of his car. Fortunate for him, so unlucky. Any close battles going on. Position changes then. Ollie Rambo is on 9. Ollie Rambo has gone up 10 as he overtakes Kez there. Oh, and there's Kez is completely off the track again. Not sure what's going on with Kez, so he goes off the track again with Ollie Rambo very close behind him. Is he able to make a movement in his first turn? Kez is trying to defend. There is a slight bit of contact with Ollie Rambo going a little bit wide there. I've got a warning for track limits. It's Marcus. As he go for it, move on Scopes. Oh, but Scopes goes very wide, and that leaves the door open for Marcus to make a possible move. As he get him side by side, going down the Hamilton Straight. Still side by side. As going to the first corner, are they able to stay next to each other? Oh, they are, but Marcus ahead. Steve now in control of the lead, 8/10. There actually is catching up slowly. Scopes trying to get Marcus. He just gets DRS on him. Goes down the inside. Does he pull off the move? He does. He does in fact pull off the move on him. Has gone down to 4 places. Sung still in 8th position. Looking to catch Marcus. JH gets a time penalty. Multiple warnings. Going off track, I would assume. A lot of cars still close to each other. So DRS train going on here. As Marcus gets Scopes, but Scopes is fighting back. But I think, oh, it goes off track a little bit there. As they go side by side. I think Marcus is able to make the move stick. He does. He is ahead of Scopes. Cars are there. Gets a time penalty. Ollie Rambo gone up 10 positions. Not bad start for you. A kill. Looking to make a move on JH. Is he going to go down the inside? Oh, he looks to do it. Oh, and there's a slight bit of contact as JH brakes a bit too heavily. Not sure if that's wing damage for him. There's no damage, so he's fine. Okay. DRS train, full effect. Oh, Air Rise is currently close on the leader right now. 2/10 off Civ. He gets a better exit from him. Thrown into Maggot. Beckett. Don't go side by side in that top turn, like actually Staff and Lewis Hamilton, of course. Is he able to get him down? DRS straight, at least close enough. Is he close enough? I'm not sure if he's close enough. I think he's just out of reach. Just out of reach for Air Rise. But he's still able to attack him. Making a better exit. No, we'll come back to these guys at Kez. 310 behind Ollie Rambo for a move. Able to get it. Song still down in 8th, looking to get past Scopes. Lap 5. Song is still stuck down in 8th. They're all going to be on the same tyres, hard tyres. You can see him make a pit stop. Still attacking Scopes, still cannot find his way past them at the moment. The other background is the one, I'm not sure who that is. Is that Ray Ray? No, it's the Elif. Marcus gets a 3-second time penalty. Exceeding track limits. And DRS, is he close enough to Kez to make a move? Sung looking to try and make a move past Scopes. He does go past him, but is he able to make it stick? Going into the corner. He does. He makes the move stick on Scopes and moves him up to 7th place. Now free to chase Marcus in 5th. Kez also gets a time penalty for exceeded track limit. The two guys up front, currently 5 seconds ahead of Skull. They're still battling each other for T1. If Tier 1 has TP, Tony in the lead of the race. My team principal. Go on, boy. Got it. Got it. As Marcus is getting extremely close to Kez. Kez goes a little bit wide there as Marcus is able to have a little free gap there. Kez goes wide again and Marcus is in for him. Is he able to make a move? I don't think he's close enough for a move, but Air Eyes is getting extremely close. He's looking to move, but it's just a silly spot to have a potential move done. But at this rate, he's going to get him down to DRS as he is right up behind him. He is going to get him. He's going to be down the inside or outside. He's going to go down the inside. Sid just trying to push him off so he can't get it. But, Air Eyes. Does he make a stick? No, he doesn't. The Civ fights him back. Kez gets another time penalty. As Air Eyes does now take the lead of the Britain Grand Prix. Wow, good race, good race. As Kez has spun, as well as Marcus. They've both spun. Not too sure what happened there. Some contact, which made Kez and Marcus spin. Unlucky for them. Oh, and Civ does take the lead back from Air Eyes. And these two are battling it, but Civ does get the DRS, so he's able to keep the lead. Marcus, 5-10. Not that close enough. Ollie Rambo gets a 3-second time penalty. But it's Mr. Elioff. Coming into Magnet and Beckett. As Air Eyes able to get close enough for the DRS to take effect and get past them. Rambo also close to the goal. DRS activated. Is he close enough to make a move? Not sure he is. He's not close enough to make a move. Yeah. Getting very close with whoever's in front of him. There's a chance there. Kill gets a 3-second time penalty. I'll take a look at the penalties. Ez has 9 seconds worth of time penalties. Air Eyes has 3 seconds. Rambo has 3 seconds. JH has 3 seconds. Ray's very close there on JH. Goal gets a 3-second time penalty, so there's only 3 drivers are yet to get a time penalty now. Everyone else has. Ray is looking to go down the inside here. Does he manage to make the move stick? I believe there's a little bit of lag going on from JH moving. JH fights back. But Ray does get the DRS and he is going to go past him now. He does have to back off a little bit there. Is he going to get him? Is this straight long enough for him to get him? I think so. He's going to go for it anyway, go down the inside. He does make the move, but Marcus is now also attacking JH. Is he able to pick up any scraps here from his spin earlier? Not that close. Air Eyes, 3-second time penalty. Right at the moment, if it stays the way it is, Civ will win the sprint race. Is he close enough to make a move? If Airrise needs to get past him, he needs to get past him now and get 3 seconds ahead within a few laps. Or Civ, you know. There's no commentary. Yes, yeah? No, I'm sorry. I apologise. I like the onboard now a bit too much. This is the closest fight right now, is for first place. We'll keep our eyes on this, see what happens. There's a load more people get a time penalty. There's only 2 drivers now who don't have a time penalty. Song is up to 5th. In 2nd place for the next race. The top two here are way out in front from everyone else, 6 seconds in front of Skull. Yeah, right, isn't it? Ours is there, gets another time penalty, adds his tally up to 6. Is Airrise able to get close enough to make a move? Good. Looks like he is going to be close enough. Does get the DRS. But is he going to run out of straight before he can make a move down the inside or outside? He is going to make a move down the outside. He goes a long way around. He's going to get it. There's a bit of contact there. He does not make the move stick, and Steve was a good defending. Marcus, very close to JH going down the DRS straight. I think he is going to go for the move. He wants to go down the inside, but JH is not allowing him to do that. He has to go around the outside. Oh, and he does get attacked by Charles there, and JH comes out of nowhere. Marcus gets a 3-second time penalty as his tally. Chung gets the fastest lap. Close as battle right now. DRS open for both drivers. I think Marcus might be trying to go. No, he's not close enough. It'll be silly for him to go for a move down the inside there. He's not able to attempt it. Sorry if I missed it. That's away for a few moments. Right, now my eyes are now back. Ray and Sung are the only 2 drivers now, or and Civ. There are only 3 drivers who don't have a time penalty. Airrise is getting very close. Get up there. Airrise is getting very close to Civ. Is he going to look down the inside? No, Civ does cover it off very well actually. Make sure it doesn't happen from Airrise, but no matter what, as long as Civ doesn't make a mistake or spin, he will win the sprint. I think he would prefer to win on track. The DRS is enabled, and Airrise is going to make the move down on the inside, but Civ is still fighting back. He doesn't really need to at this point. The potential collision can ruin both of their races, or maybe only one. Ray, oh, he's going to go down the inside of Scopes there, as Scopes is making some mistakes. Scopes made a mistake again. Ray is trying to capitalise as JH gets another penalty. Oh, he's looking down to go down the inside of it. He isn't fast enough to get it done. There was now. down the DRS straight. Going for the move around the outside. But is not. Oh, he does make the move stick, but it doesn't matter because he has a 3-second time penalty, which is just going to drop Civ into the first place. Because around the final corners we go. Air Eyes is going to win on track, but he's going to get bumped down and Civ wins the sprint race, the British Grand Prix sprint, or the British sprint race. There we go. Civ wins it. Air Eyes does come in second. Sung in third. Goal fourth. Nice. Glad about that. Ollie Rambo finishes fifth. Ray Ray finishes sixth. Ghost seventh. Charles 8th. JH 9th. Marcus 10th. Hez 11th. Akil 12th. Mr. Elioff down all the way right at the bottom, furthest behind. 13th. Okay, a little bit of a breather. Check on other race, which I believe is getting a restart actually. The other race down in Tier 1, I believe, got a restart. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why they've restarted. In wrong grid order apparently for the Tier 1 race. Ollie Rambo started over. Yeah. I think he started bottom and he finished fifth actually, so that's not bad going for him. Final standings for the sprint. Sid wins it. Arise second and Sung third. Wait for the I believe Montreal is now going to attempt to come back into this race. I don't think he left. So I wonder if he's able to get in. Yeah, Civ did win a race actually, Martipi, down in Haas. Let's see if Montreal is able to get in. The guy sat on pole currently. Is he able to race? Feature. Is Montreal there? Is the question. I'm going to say yes, that is him. Because an AI wouldn't be doing that right now. A little bit laggy, but that's okay. Right then, so the grid order is now from the qualifying. Michael is in P1. Wasn't able to race in the last race. He was disconnected and for some reason wasn't able to take control of his car. We have Sung in second, Ray in third, Marcus fourth, Scope fifth, Char fifth, Aero seventh, Civ in eighth, the sprint winner, Goal ninth, Stevie finished in third, Kez 10th, JH 11th, Miss Elliott 12th, Akil 13th, and Ollie Rambo down in 14th. We did not get a VSC or safety car in that first sprint. He was able to just go right ahead. Right then, as the grid is now reforming, as some people are taking the time right at the back. Are they AI? They're right in each other there. Oh yeah, actually they will be AI now. Close to the grid. Right then. $15 lapper now, with a pit stop. See what type of strategies come in. 5 red lights. And it's lights out. And away they go. Does anyone get... Everyone still gets the same start going into turn 1. Is it... Oh, a few people going right. There's still no collisions just yet. Ollie Rambo. Oh, I think there is a collision. Can't quite see. No, they're all still there. All still going. One going wide there. There's a Prima, I believe. Going quite wide at that corner. Oh, there is a yellow flag. Who's that? There's 2 cars off. JH and Mr. Elliott. Oh, there's 4 cars off. And there's... Oh, and Civ is out of the race. A load of cars off there. There's probably going to be a safety car. 4 cars involved in a crash with Civ crashing out. I'm surprised there's no safety car or anything currently. But the battle still goes on. Allen's and Maggots and Beckett's, and that's Marcus cutting the corner there. They go 3 wide now. Oh, close to 3 wide. We're going 2 wide as they attack that. Ray has to back down a little bit there for Marcus, otherwise it's going to cause ignition. But he goes so slow that Aeros does overtake him. There is a car that spun off. Ollie Rambo has hit the barrier, probably broke his front wing. He has damage to his front wing. Is he going to pit now, or I do believe it is best for him to pit later on, not right now. As Ray is trying to go, wanting to go down the inside, but Aeros is defending. He's unable to make that move. So Michael is still in the lead after lap 1. The Sung chasing him down 8 tenths behind. Marcus in third. Any other close battles? No, I guess these guys did pit, so they're going to have to be on their tyres for a long time now. The potential for a puncture for them. As the front 2 have now separated from, almost completely separated from the other cars. They're not too far behind, but at this rate they keep falling and falling down. Dude, you missed a Hamilton and Rosberg battle. Nah, yeah, I might have just missed it. There was a lot going on. Hey, right now. Trying to attack Air Rise. Is he able to get a better exit than Air Rise to maybe possibly go for a move? In this slipstream, but it's not going to do much effect. His time penalty for Ollie Rambo and Scopes down at the bottom of the pack. Michael has now gained a second away from Michael as two other penalties are handed out for Akil and Charles there. Kez gets a 3-second penalty. I've got to look at all of these times and figure out who is close to that. Charles there is extremely close to Skull there. I think DRS is also enabled. DRS is enabled, so it looks like Charles there is going to want to go for a move on Skull here to get up to P6. Is he able to do it? I think Skull is going for that inside line, which is the most preferred one here. Is he going to pull the move off? He gets in front. Is he going to stick it? Is Skull's trying to come back at him, but Char does stick it. With Michael now gaining his lead even more from Sung, as Sung tries desperately to catch up. Anyway, goes a bit off track there. Their eyes are still trying to attack Marcus. A Skull is a time penalty. DRS is obviously now enabled, so it looks like Air is going to go around on the outside of Marcus. Gets it done. Job done for him. That's P3 for Air. With Ray Ray following closely behind, but Goal is looking to try. He does go for a move on Charles there and gets it done nicely. So far, some good driving. Oh, there is a yellow sector 1. There is a car off. Is that Charles there? Char has spun. Char has spun. Not losing too many positions, but he's now a bit further away from the grid. As Sung has now dropped back 2.3 seconds away from Michael, as Michael has proven to be a bit too fast here. It's a shame that he wasn't able to race the first sprint, as I would have been interested to see what he was able to do there. So it's looking like it's going to be a boring race with Michael down at the front. Ollie Rambo comes into the pit. Marcus is chasing there, right? Marcus does get a 3-second time penalty. That's going to affect him a lot if he's trying to go for a podium. Charles there gets another 3-second time penalty. Charles there gets 6 seconds worth of time penalties again. I swear he had 9 in the last race. Whether it be a safety car happen, I don't know. I'm surprised there wasn't a safety car. He's crashing out there. I was there and a kill. Nothing happens there and they both drop. Why are they dropping down? Okay, a kill is in the pit, that's why. These damn penalties are off. So I can see if they're in the pit. Well, and Scopes has retired. What's happened to Scopes? He's crashed out. I can't see what happened, but there is now a virtual safety car as Scopes has crashed out and lost it, going down one of the DRS straights and sets it free. Not quite sure what's happened there, but we have a virtual safety car now. It says Leicester session. So he is out, he no longer needs to stay in and watch. There is a big gaps going on around, apart from Ray. He's the only closest car to fight for when this virtual safety car ends. Charles there gets a drive-through penalty for speeding as the safety car is... But VSC is now back in. They're now all free to race. As they all start to come into pit. Aero's now pits, Marcus pits, Ray pits. Pit stop strategies are now coming in. What tyre? I think it's hard tyres that be put on. What tyre? It is the hard tyre. The hard tyres are now going on. A lot of drivers are now coming into the pit. There's a big comfortable lead for Marshall at the moment. 4-second lead on Song. No current fights going on apart from Ray, Marcus and Air Rise as they are pretty close to each other coming out of the pits. Oh, and I've hit it all. The front four are yet to pits. Well, I wonder if they're looking to pit now. Is Marshall looking to go into the pits? Or is he going to wait another lap? 5-lap old medium. He does go into the pits. I'm going to assume Song is going to follow him. He does. I'll assume Skull and then Mr. Elliott. Oh, is yet to pit. Alright. Ray chasing down Marcus, with Marcus chasing down Air Rise. They both got DRS and probably not likely to make them get close to each other because of this. Very gone. Anyways, that's still pretty much the same. Ray started in 3rd, has dropped down to 7th. 6th. 5th. He'll get overtakes Skull. But Skull goes a bit wide there. I think he's on brand new tyres, so these tyres, they're not warmed up for him. They have to warm them up themselves. So these tyres are stone cold for all of these drivers. So they all have to be careful going into these turns. Otherwise they will spin. They have to wait for the tyres to warm up before doing anything drastic. Skull does go down the inside of Skull, but Char's there and a kill. Char's there is looking to make a big freeway battle going on here. Kill Skull and Char's there. Kill. Was looking to go down the outside, but he backs out. With Char's there attacking a kill. I think Char's there. Is they going back? Oh, they touch, and Char's there spins out because of a slight touch there. That is Char's there. Pretty much race over for him unless there is a safety car now in this race. The kill does want to make a move on Skull, but Skull protects his inside because that's the line he wants. But gets a fair exit. And Skull, is he looking to make a move? He's going for it. Oh, but he isn't quite able to pull it off. But he is going down the Hamilton Straight though, but he's looking to get him. He does get him down the Hamilton Straight, but he goes a little bit wide there, and Skull was able to take it back from him. Some great racing so far from these two. There's a kill. DRS, I don't think he's close enough to make a move on him. He is not. Michael then, in a commanding lead of 6 seconds in front of Song, with Song also 5 seconds ahead of Air Eyes, with Marcus chasing him closely behind. Oh, Air Eyes gets a bit of a bad turning there. Kez gets a 3-second time penalty, and Marcus goes off track there. Misjudges it completely. There's the yellow sector 3 as JH is off. I believe contact with Ollie Rambo there. Ray Ray is getting ever so closer to Marcus, and Marcus is getting ever so close to Air Eyes. There's a good battle here for P3, but Marcus does have a time penalty, and if this battle carries on, he will be dropping down to 5th. Still trying to chase down Skull, which Skull has escaped for now. Taking a 1 second gap on a kill. Time penalty info. Stung with 3 seconds. That's not looking good for his hopes of getting P1, as Montreal is taking a commanding lead now. Air Eyes gets a time penalty. So if things stay with the way they are, Ray is going to get a podium finish. Akil gets a time penalty. 6 seconds now. Making a move. Mark is looking to go for a move on Air Eyes. Is he going to look to go down the inside and make a lunge, maybe? No, he isn't. Ez gets another time penalty, has 12 seconds to his name now. Closest battle is 3rd to 7th, as they're all very much behind each other. Ooh, very close fighting for a P3 here. Skill is close also to Skull, fighting for P6. He will drop down to P7 anyway with his time penalty. As everyone in the top 7 now has a time penalty. So Ray has no choice but to go past Airrise and Marcus. Marcus with a 6-second time penalty, so he will drop down to 5th. Ray will only stay in 4th. For Ray, it's now or never to get past Marcus and attack Airrise. Position changes. And Ray is a lot closer to Marcus in a DRS, but so does Marcus have DRS also. And now the entire grid, apart from 2 races, now have a time penalty. There's a yellow, there's a car off. Who is it? Not quite sure who it was. I think it was a kill. Maybe he had a little bit of a moment there, but managed to take control of his car. Keep it going. A kill gets a 3-second time penalty. Another one. Not really a whole lot going on for a battle for P3. Airrise is still clinging on for P3, with Marcus still chasing him. With Marcus with a 6-second time penalty will be dropped down anyway. Ray has to get past Airrise, be in the podium position. Airrise and Ray have a 3-second time pen. Ozzy gets another 3-second time penalty. Time penalties are racking up for him. Well, look, it's 12 seconds. There's two drivers currently with 12-second time penalties. Not an overall good race for them if they're going off the track that much. The only battle right now is for P3. Goal gets a 3-second time penalty, but I don't believe it matters actually. He has... No, it doesn't matter. So Marshall then still in the lead with a 10-second gap to Stung, as Stung is not able to answer any of the questions that Marshall is giving him, as Marshall is still pulling away from him. Fantastic race so far for Marshall, as he was unable to attend the sprint race because he lagged out, wasn't able to take control of his car. A bit unlucky for him. But Ray still trying to chase down Marcus and get past him as quickly as possible. 3 laps to go. We're keeping on board with Ray for a little bit, and as this is the only close battle. This way we can catch anyone spinning. Ray is getting extremely close to Marcus now. Might have to back off a little bit going into these corners. But Ray is a lot closer to Marcus now, as he might be able to, the slipstream might come into effect here, as Ray is going to look. Go down the outside. A lot of swerving there for Marcus. I'm not sure if that's internet related or what. Ray isn't able to make a move, but he does get a better exit than Marcus there. There is a little bit of contact. Ray is pushing him currently. Goes down around the outside, does not close enough for the move off. And down to Hamilton straight. 2 laps to go here in the feature race. The British Grand Prix feature race. There's a yellow, and Ollie Rambo has crashed out of the race. Not entirely sure what he's done there. He must have just lost it down straight, or he made contact with maybe with JH. I'm unsure. We're back to Ray. DRS slipstream again, still not close enough to able to make a move. Oh, as Marcus has a little bit of a slip there. Marshall does get a 3-second time penalty, but it isn't going to entirely matter a whole lot. But Marcus is now out of the DRS range from Air Ride, so Ray is free to attack him and try and get past him. This is Ray's best chance to get past Marcus right now, because Marcus is not going to have DRS from Air Ride. Has to back off a little bit there. Is he close enough to make a move on him? I don't think he's close. He's not close enough, I don't think. I do not believe he is close enough. As Michael now takes us through to the final lap, and also setting the best time of the race with a 1:39.8 on the hard tyres. There's a yellow flag, there's a car off. His skull, he has spun round. Akil was able to go past him. Goal making a costly mistake there. Ends up losing him a position. Velo is still chasing. Marcus. Is he going to go down the inside? No, he doesn't, but they touch it a little bit there. Bit of heavy braking from Marcus. Oh, he does. Ray does get a better exit there, and now he's got DRS. This is Ray's time now to go past Marcus. Is he close enough? Is he going to go for a lunge maybe down the inside? No, he's going to go around the outside. Going to try and force Marcus to make a mistake, but it's not currently happening. JH is disqualified, failed to use required tyre compound, so JH didn't even pit. He's on the hard tyres though. He's on the hard tyres. He's been on the hard tyres for 12 laps, and I think that might be why. So he would have done another pit when he wasn't allowed. But anyway, Michael now coming around the last final bends as he comes down to Hamilton straight and wins the British Grand Prix feature race and gets the fastest lap at the end. With Dong going to come into the second place. Then there is contact here, and Ray has spun the final few turns trying to get Marcus, and he has spun. I think that has unleashed Marcus to get away from his time penalties, maybe? Is that a big enough gap? I don't think it is. I think Marcus has got a 6-second time penalty. I think Ray is just inside. Is he going to get it? Is Marcus going to keep fourth? Marcus does keep fourth due to that slip. Oh, Akil gets 10-second time penalty there. What does he do? What's he been up to then? Because he's low on fuel. But Marcus, on that last lap, manages to keep P4 with some contact going on there. JH for some reason was disqualified there, as Akil is low on fuel and has to go slow. Wow. Wow. Last lap battles or last lap spin. Unlucky for Ray. Probably going to be a report incoming for Marcus. And that is race over. Whew. Good races. Good races. Otherwise there wasn't a safety car during that. So we'll watch the podium here as Michael wins an all British podium. Nice to see. That's alright, the final standings of the feature race. Mitchell wins the feature race, starting in pole and finished in first, with Sung with a 10-second gap behind him in second place. Eraz gets the podium, takes it away from Marcus. Marcus finishes fourth just as a contact with Ray, makes contact with Ray, and Ray spins around, and he does not get the fourth position due to penalties as he was a bit too far behind. Skull coming in 6th place. 7th, Mr. Elliott. 8th, Akil. 9th, Kez. 10th, Chart is there. 11th, Ollie Rambo. 12th, Scopes. 13th, Civ. And 14th, JH. As that is the end of the stream, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next race for round 3. Goodbye.